So yeah, people, we back. Not with the best of news, but some news either way. So the spec clutch that I had put in, from the time I put it in, like just normal driving, I was getting some slippage. No matter what I do, no matter how long I drove it, I still get some slippage. And from the time I accelerate a little too hard, I get some slippage. So I was honestly trying my best to spend as little amount of money as possible, just so that I could do this event. But I guess sometimes trying to cheap it out don't always work out the best way. So I went ahead just to be on the safe side and buy both clutch and pressure plate one time and then, so that I shouldn't have to come back down here at all anytime soon. We're gonna put this back in and hopefully everything should be good. Also today I could do some other little maintenance and that kind of stuff, so like grease up the CV joints, put a proper clamp on it, because all this time I just keep on putting on cable ties and they just keep on coming off as soon as they turn full lock or whatever the case is. Take out the AC parts, both dashboard and condenser, evaporator, the full works, everything. As I say, I could put the car on a diet, so stay tuned and I could go ahead and put this gearbox back in. Okay, some useful information here that you guys out there that have my vets and that kind of stuff also. So part number for the clutch, SZD027U, and then part number for the pressure plate. Obviously this would be SZD part numbers, SZC527. so if it is you can't find an actual Mitsubishi clutch and pressure plate, you can always get the Vitara one, which is, as I said, literally the same thing. So with the aligning the clutch, as you can see here, transmission side, TM side, so this part usually goes to the pressure plate. Make sure you clean off your surfaces and all that kind of stuff, which I already did. Right here, make sure you line up with the dowels and everything. Right, next dowel up there. I feel like it line up already. Get it down a little bit. Alright, and easy. So clutch line up. Most of the time I find I could only mainly do this with a clutch setup which has enough space in these areas. All clutch setups does not have enough space in these areas that you could feel where the clutch is sitting on the pressure plate. So with every application this is not going to work. Using the clutch alignment tool will still sometimes be necessary in some cases, but with these SZD clutches or more standard clutches, you could do it this way and get out without using a clutch alignment tool. Unfortunately, I don't have a better way to take this out, but that is me officially not having AC in this car anymore. It's funny because when I have first put this up, I was like, man, I don't want the AC, I can't about the AC, I don't use it much anyway, which I really and truly don't use it much anyway. You had this car, if I use the AC 2 days in a week, I use it now. Never used to use the AC. So I still, even though that was the case, I still went ahead, put in AC in the car and everything, just so that just in case I might need it, I have it. And now there it goes again. After 4 or 5 years I think it is, AC going again. So pressure plate on, clutch on. So the main things you want here now: extension, a flat bit, a Phillips, possibly another flat bit if anything, a 10 and a ratchet. One of the first things you're gonna look to do here is take off this. Be very careful with it because they break rather easily. So be gentle. And same thing with the other one. Let's see if we could. Alright, now. Ah, crap. Oh, okay. And there, back up. Thankfully. Just the face. Oh, crap, right. Jeez on. Oh. Right, so try not to do that. Extension and the 10. As you can see, there's a 10 right there. There's a Phillips right here. There's another Phillips screw right here. And this comes out. Easy so. There's another Phillips right here. Holding in the cluster. Usually 4 screws, but I only seeing like 3 screws in mine right now. I probably could have only find 3 screws, so I put it in with 3 screws and done with that. Now the cluster literally just pulls out. There's a 10 bolt right here. Gonna move the connectors because they're not gonna come out with the cluster. So just push them down behind there. A Phillips screw right here. Another one on the other side, right here, right here. And I think there's another one here. Yes, there's another one there. There's a 10 right there. Alright, I can't see this 10 down properly from the camera, but if you can see where my hand pointing, there's another 10 right here. This has to come out there. Take out the ashtray. This pulls off. Unplug the cigarette lighter. There's a screw here. There's supposed to be a screw here as well. Got 2 screws in this little compartment here. You have to undo those. Pull up the handbrake. And this just comes up. You can shut that back. A screw here. Take this out as well. Use a flat bit and try to pry in between here, and it usually just comes up. Alright, unplug this, unplug this. You just unscrew the climate control piece from here. Nice. Good job. Right. Now easy saw the dashboard out. Oh yeah, so there's some connectors here. These connectors that run down here is like 2 connectors. One, can't get this thing plug out. Right. So now that that is plugged out, this could come up. I should be able to slide right over there. like so. And easy, so the dashboard out. So now I have to take out the rest of this stuff here now. All of this, all this coming out. I believe, oh jeez, on up in there are so bad, boy. Woo. That ain't good at all.